The game starts with a clean table. Get it clean with Chalk Off, the official pool table cleaner of the U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship. Just spray it on and wipe it off. That's all it takes. Clean your pool table in less than 60 seconds with Chalk Off and the new microfiber Brunge. It's a brush and a sponge all in one. For more information, call us toll-free. Visit chalkoff.com or call your local retailer and ask for it by name. That's Chalk Off, the complete pool table cleaner. Pool players from around the globe have made their way to Chesapeake, Virginia, USA, to compete for Pro Pool's most coveted title, the U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship. There's beauty and color in this game, but it's cumanship that scores the points. Each match is a race to 11 games with $50,000 and the coveted trophy awaiting the ultimate winner. Let's screw it together, rack 'em up, and get it on. The U.S. Open 9-Ball Championship is brought to you by Diamond Pool Tables, designed by players for players. The Chameleon Rack, the one rack for all pool games. The Spider, learning to play through laser technology. The Bar Q, the best damn cue for the money. The Billiard Club Pro Shop, your online pool and billiard superstore. And Chalk Off, the complete pool table and cue cleaner. Now, to introduce the players in this feature match, here's Scott Smith in the Chalk Off Arena.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome those of you that are viewing on Billiard Club Network, and we'd like to welcome you to Chesapeake, Virginia. This is the 32nd edition of the United States Open 9-Ball Championships. It's day number 1. We have 235 players enrolled in this year's tournament, $200,000 total purse, $50,000 to the winner. Format's race to 11 games, double elimination, single race finals to 13 on Saturday night, so stick with us all week. And at this time, we'd like to introduce our two principals for this feature matchup in round number 1. Our first gentleman is one of the most feared players on the East Coast. He's a former winner of the Tri-State 9-Ball Championships. He resides in New York City. Please welcome Mr. Frankie Hernandez. Frankie Hernandez, thank you. And his opponent, one of the top table mechanics in the business, former winner of the California State 9-Ball Championships, former runner-up at the World 9-Ball Championships from Silmar, California, Ernesto Dominguez. And our Jerry Cockrell will be handling our racking duties for this time. Gentlemen, if you'll come up and lag for the first break. But this time we'd like to send it to the booth. So take it away there. Who's up there? Jimmy and Danny. Jimmy and Danny. Thank you very much.
Well, it is rack number 1 in this race to 11 to kick things off here. Day 1, over 230 players started off this 32nd U.S. Open Championship. Jim Weitsch along with Danny DiLiberto. Danny, we got the best seat in the house. It just doesn't get any better, does it? What a great match we've got to start things off.
Yeah, really do. And Ernesto Dominguez is formerly from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Chihuahua, you've been practicing that, haven't you?
Yeah. When I saw it on the sheet, I didn't want to gamble on saying it, but we did it. Anyway, he is a fine player. He's 52 years old, and Frankie Hernandez is 37.
Well, certainly Ernesto, introduced as one of the top billiard mechanics in the country. Well, he'd like to have put this table together and maybe have an idea of how it's running.
Yeah, you want him to have a little edge.
And our first look at the new Chameleon Rack, used this year for the first time, as Frankie Hernandez breaks rack number 1 of a possible 21. Slotted that one in the corner nicely, and more importantly, Danny, he is sitting perfect. Well, great opportunity here.
Well, he's going to want to get closer to the 2-ball with this. It looks kind of straight. He may have to. Where are we here? That's. Yeah, he threw the ball and got closer, but maybe a little bit on the 50-yard line. He's fine.
Yeah, you can swing this. It should be able to play it off. He's holding his cue there, but I don't know whether or not you can get to that area. You could swing it in between, off the 3 cushions, between the 9 and the 3, come back the same cushion that he's bridging. That's what he's done. He's just hit it a lot harder, trying to get right behind it.
Yeah, he hit it a little bit hard.
And the next shot's not going to be any easier.
No.
He's got the pink 4 next after this 3, and you can see the natural angle on this 3 is taking the cue ball away from the 4. So Frankie's just having a look to see if he can hold the bottom end of the table.
I don't know. It looks like it could be a little thin. He might have to do something real spectacular and try to get to the pink 4 ball in the side pocket, which would be a very difficult shot while he's looking at it. Here's what I would like to see him try to do. Come off of this ball with reverse which is left-hand English, and then come right back this way to right there. That's a little difficult, but I don't see too many paths to do it. What do you think?
Well, looking at it, either way, he's going to have to spin that cue ball. This is one of those shots that it's still first rack, too, so you're going to be a little nervous. And he's trying to weave it around the colors. He'll be happy if he can see this.
Yeah.
And you know something? He may be absolutely perfect. He may have got into the only area he can get into to be able to knock this into the corner pocket.
He couldn't have put it better with his fingers, I think. Is he going to hit the 8 ball?
Well, he may want to hit the 8.
Yeah,
Hold position to the 5.
Yeah. Well, it was thinner than we thought.
And that's the danger.
Well, he is not. I don't know where he's going to play the 6 in the same pocket as this. No, he had a good angle.
Geez, if he's nervous, he isn't showing it.
No, he hasn't fallen on the balls perfectly, but he's not missing. Uh-oh. Oh, he played point position.
Yeah, he's lucky
Boy,
there. He can
sure
take
is.
a deep breath.
Yeah.
Ernesto was halfway out of his chair.
Yeah, he barely. Well, you know, the pockets are so small. They're small for the cue ball, too.
And that 9 deposited. So it is Frankie Hernandez with a break and finish here to open his account in the race to 11. 1-0 to Hernandez.
And there's a look at the chameleon rack. It has a bracket where you can lift the back part of the diamond and put it to the front of the rack, and then you can play all the games that require 15 balls. Very unique.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts, and it seems to tighten that diamond rack up pretty nicely. You'll see it used here exclusively in the Chalk-Off Arena on the main table.
It's one of the products you can get.
Rack number 2. Hernandez crushes the balls, and the 9 right into the corner pocket. What about that then? Just quickly to the string and slot that blue 2 over to your side of the score sheet. And just like that, 2-0 Hernandez over Dominguez.
Diamond. They say diamonds are a girl's best friend. But in pool, diamonds are the player's best friend. And these diamonds are made in the USA. Diamond pool tables, designed by players for players. Diamond is the official table of professional pool. To get your Diamond pool table, call 812-288-7665 or visit us online at diamondbilliardproducts.com. Play with the best. Diamond. This has been a production of Billiard Club Network. For more, log on to billiardclub.net.